Okay, everything I need to play some Sega on my 6-pack game, and right in the 6-pack, and let's start to play. Alright, okay, now, what did I do wrong? Oh, wait a minute, yeah, sorry. yeah, alright, never mind. Alright, let's get going. Let's start this review. Hello, welcome to the Retro Show. I'm Bearded Mike. So, as you may notice, that I have an actual copy of the 6-pack. Now, usually I would say, this is working. It's working. No? Oh, there you go. All right, so normally I would say about a hack. This is not a hack. This is an actual cartridge. Who don't know about this, you can get one of those 6-pack cartridges that have the 6 popular games at the time, and I think it's more of not the most popular games, as Sonic was really popular. Columns, it was okay. It was a Tetris clone. Shinobi was pretty fun. So I guess it was more of not only the more popular games, but I think they wanted to mix up to try different genres, as long as they don't have sports. But that's just me. So I played it on my original Sega. Now, I would say at this point, it's really good if you want to save a little bit of money instead of buying these games individually. This cost me $20 in box, and it's a fraction of the cost if you get it just a cartridge. However, warning, it will not play on all clone systems. I found that out the hard way, where I put it on my Retron 3, and it said it's out of this, cannot play games from this country. So that was kind of weird. But anyway, I'm going to switch it up. This is on emulation right now. I'm going to switch it up and put it on an actual Sega Genesis. So hopefully the picture won't be too bad. But I want to play this and show you on an actual Genesis. So stay tuned. Alright, believe it or not, this is the best picture I can get. I need to invest more on some equipment. But anyway, here it is running on my actual Sega Genesis. And the funny thing is, and I did mention this in a couple of videos, for some reason, even if I had this on the Retron, it's the crappiest one out of the 3. I don't know what it is about Sega hardware, so I still like them. But anyway, that's my little gripe. Anyway, as you can see, it works really well. And for the price, around $20, I got this actually at Lukey Games. Now, they usually advertise free shipping in the United States, but in Canada, I think it's around $3 for I guess the cheapest shipping. Don't press A, don't press A, don't press A, don't press A. Alright, good. I didn't press A. Now, earlier, in the beginning of the video, as you can see, as you saw in the video, I tried this on my little cheapo LCD screen, and the picture's perfect. I have no problems with it. For whatever reason, I'm every time I have a recording device hooked up to my anything Sega, it gets really crappy. I don't know if that's just the video quality, or maybe it's to prevent me from recording videos like this. Unless I put some serious coinage on my video setup, or I could put emulation. Now, how about this? You tell me in the videos, what would you rather have? Me play it on actual Sega hardware? Or would you don't care, you just want to see the games? I don't care either way. Well, I do, I just want to do quality. For the hacks, I have no problem running this on my, I have a flash card, so it's not like I can't play the hacks of ROMs or whatever on my normal Genesis, because I can play them because I have the flash card that plays a lot of the Sega hacks. Every once in a while, I'll run into a hack, whether it be Super Nintendo or Sega, that won't run because of whatever hardware it needs that the actual flat card doesn't have, and that's, unfortunately, I have to do it by emulation if I want to show the video. But I've been pretty lucky. Alright, so that's enough of Golden Axe. Everybody's seen the Golden Axe. And I'm going to... Alright, I need to go put this on. I'm doing this through coax, but it seems to be the best quality for me recording. I'll go back in here. Alright. Now, if you wanted to get the cartridges, for instance, Columns is pretty cheap. Sonic the Hedgehog is getting up in price. It's the more common one still, but yeah, it's pretty good. Hang On, I don't know. I don't know nothing about Hang On, so let's play Hang On. I played Hang On before. I've actually played it on the arcade with the big arcade. We actually sit on a bike, which is pretty cool. Am I actually... Does it matter which button I press? Oh, there it goes. So I mentioned in the video that this didn't play on my Retron. So what I should do is actually put this on my flash card, but I think that's going to be the same result because I think it's the actual ROM that will not play. And I think this is pretty much standard. Yeah, they're getting expensive, especially Golden Axe. It's unbelievable the amount of price. $30 to $40 for Golden Axe. And that's just the cart. Anyway, alright, so that's enough of Hang On. And let's see about... what else we have here? Already seen. Right. Shinobi. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I keep... It's the A button. It always gets me. Oh, here we... You will fear the wrath of my shinobi! The dog will fear my shinobi! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Anyway, it's really... I think it's worth getting if you're either... you have a Sega Genesis. Don't want to spend the kind of money... Now, the actual consoles themselves are still relatively cheap. Anywhere... You can pay from anywhere from $30 to $40 with games. Actually, I picked one up for $5. It was just a console, and that's a risk. And the risk didn't pan out. Turns out it didn't come out with video, so it didn't have any video. It powered up, so you know what? I already have a Genesis. I'm not going to play with it, so I got rid of it. So that's the risk you take with Genesis. Make sure it works, but it was $5. It's like, maybe I'll just take a risk. And it didn't pan out. That's the risk you take. Now, it was a Genesis 2, which I find that they seem to be not as hardy as the Genesis 1. So it's really cheap to get a Genesis if you want to start collecting for Genesis. I guess this will be my first pick if you wanted to get a few games without spending too much money. And I suck. So do I recommend the 6-pack? Definitely. If you have a Genesis Model 1, 2, I don't know if the 3 model will work because it wasn't working. It's actually not made by Sega. It's made by Magensco, something like that, another third-party company. But it should work. If you're just getting into Genesis and you want to start off with a bunch of games without spending a fortune. The flash cards themselves, if you're thinking, I'll just get a flash card. I got it on sale, and it was still anywhere from $80, and it was just, the actual flash card himself was just the motherboard. I had to gut a Genesis game, put a hole in it, and so it fit the SD card. So that's just $80, and you still have to do all that work. This way, you spend around $20, and again, I picked it up at Lukey Games with case and all that, and you get 6 games. That's why it's called the 6-pack. So that's me talking about the Sega 6-pack. If you like these kind of videos, please click on subscribe or give me some thumbs up. Until the next video, this is Bearded Mike, signing off.